Welcome to the Rowdy Chatter Podcast. Welcome to the Rowdy Chatter Podcast. I'm Tony. And once again, my intro's loud as shit. Anyway, I'm Tony, and this is the Rowdy Chatter Podcast. And I've got a guest today. His name is Micah.
Hello.
And we're going to pretend like I have a lot of friends and that you're not Owen's little brother.
I'm not Owen's little brother, so that's fine.
I am, though. I am. But I got Micah on. Micah's another Marvel expert.
Well,
gamer expert.
I don't know about expert. I think Owen takes expert. I'm just adept in the knowledge and lore of Marvel. That's about
Owen's
it.
Like on a report card scale. Like Owen's above average.
Yes, absolutely.
And you're what's the next step down?
I don't know. I think Owen might be like he exceeds
exceptional.
Yes, he's
exceptional. So you're above average. He's exceptional.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know more about like Marvel and shit than like normal people.
Yeah, than the common man out there.
Yeah, like I'm sitting here like I like Wolverine.
Well, yeah, but did you know that in comic 32, issue 32 of his run, that he did this, blah 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 blah, and you're like,
did you know that he had antimonium in his penis?
Yeah. His loads are adamantium laced.
His loads are nanobots.
That's right. That is right. That's 100% canon. That's right. That's actually correct. That's true.
I read that.
Yeah.
Googled it. But anyway, I asked Micah to what he kind of wanted to talk about coming on the podcast, because I always have my normal things. Like I like to talk about Marvel or Hollywood in general with movies, and then sports, of course. But I kind of wanted to see what he kind of wanted to talk about, and he sent me a couple links. And if you just want to kind of get into these, Micah, since you're kind of excited about talking about these.
Yeah.
First one is a Ubisoft one.
Yep. Well, both of them are Ubisoft, but
how do you pronounce it?
I have no.
I always say
idea.
Ubi.
I say Ubi, whatever it is. It's something.
Yeah.
But yeah. So about a month ago, there was a report from Kotaku saying that Ubisoft might be getting taken over by a very strange company that I don't understand why they do this shit.
Who is Ubisoft American?
They are French Canadian, so they're technically they're technically from France, I think, originally, but then their main office is in Montreal.
Oh, here we go, Toronto based. Okay.
Yeah, Toronto.
Newspaper.
There we go. Yep.
Okay, I should have read a little bit more, but I wanted you to kind of break the news since it was a story. But
yeah, so there's some weird shit going on. There's a company, a France-based company called Venvidi, something like that. Venvidia, I can't remember, but they don't actually make anything. They don't make any content. They don't produce anything or anything like that. They just take over companies. Like they tried to do this shit. They actually owned Activision for a time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I really don't know why the current Call of Duty games are the way they are, even though they're kind of decent. But what they're trying to do is with Ubisoft is take them over, because they'll find companies that are making good content that people like, and they will take over their company and be like, okay, so we're like, oh, we want to buy you, Ubisoft, and Ubisoft will be like, well, we're not for sale, and they'll be like, well, too fucking bad, because we have the money, we're just going to buy you.
They just give them like a ridiculous offer.
Well, not only that, they'll like buy all of their shares. They'll go to the shareholders and be like, hey, we'll give you $1 million if you give us all, like, your entire
and then they
percentage.
just end up controlling the company anyway from
exactly
owning all the shares.
Yep. They actually
sounds like kind of like Monopoly type shit.
It's really fucked up. And what Ubisoft is doing right now is that they're looking for investors to invest in their company, so this doesn't happen, which would really suck, because when takeovers happen, usually a lot of the stuff that they were making at the time gets put on hold or just done away with completely, which really sucks, because Assassin's Creed is part of Ubisoft, and that's my favorite shit. That's my favorite game franchise of all time. And with the leak of what the new Assassin's Creed is going to be, it would be a really shitty thing to happen.
So these guys don't even have any background in gaming or anything. They
Nope.
just want to buy successful companies.
Exactly.
They try to
just wanna
push out,
buy-
muscle their way, bully their way into successful companies.
Yeah, pretty
companies.
much, and it's fucked up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like Home Depot buying out contracting companies and shit like that, and be like,
Yeah.
oh, well, you work for us now. It's like, well, no, I fucking don't, but we
Yeah.
bought all your shit, we supply all your shit, so.
See, and that's what I wonder is if if they did buy Ubisoft or whatever, if like people are just gonna start quitting and shit and like.
I really fucking hope not, because this new Assassin's Creed sounds so fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's supposedly set in, well, there's like, it was a yearly based franchise for shit, I think ever since Assassin's Creed 2, because Assassin's Creed 1 sold really well. It was such a great story, and then they just expanded on it with Assassin's Creed 2, which just whatever. But this new one sounds really cool. It's taking a break from 2016 because they're putting out a movie later this year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
Assassin's Creed movie.
yeah.
Okay.
Michael Fassbender's in it. He stars.
Oh, I think I heard about it.
Yeah.
A while ago. I forgot about it though.
Yeah, but they're taking a break this year to put that out, and then next year they're going to be kind of not revamping the franchise, but evolving it to something new. So, like, supposedly it's going to be set in Egypt, and it's going to be huge open world.
Dude, Assassin's Creed in Egypt would be legit.
Fuck, yeah. And supposedly,
especially if you could
be,
like go in the pyramids and shit.
Yeah, that's a huge thing with the Assassin's Creed universe, is that there's I mean, I know it's it's Assassins killing Templars, but then it's also like there's another subplot too where it's like there's like some remnants of a extremely ancient civilization that had like crazy technology.
Here's my thing with Assassin's Creed. Like I downloaded it for gold on Xbox, Black Flag.
Yeah, that's that guy right there. And
Leanne started playing the hell out, because I'm always like into like Call of Duty and Madden and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't really get into it, but Leanne was playing it, and she's going along, and all of a sudden it cuts, and it's like,
oh, modern day.
Yeah,
yeah.
And I was like, so is this just like a fucking virtual reality?
No, it's what. So in that universe, our DNA holds the memories of our ancestors. It's called genetic memory, which actually could be a real thing, but we just haven't. Whatever, but
not smart enough.
Yeah, so there's a machine called the Animus that lets us tap into those memories and explore them. So it's like, oh, like what did this ancestor do? And the entire reason why this company Abstergo is doing that, so they can find the pieces of Eden, which are these remnants from an ancient civilization, from extremely in antiquity. But so like they're trying to find like apples of Eden, which are these devices that can control people. So like, and it's kind of like an alternate history where it's like, oh, like Adam and Eve didn't really pick an apple from a tree. It was a piece of technology that they stole from this civilization. And they tried to free humanity because they were a slave race at the time. So that's why they're like, oh, the first man and woman. It's like, the first man and woman to liberate humanity from these creatures. And then the whole reason why it's set in the modern day, another subplot was like there was a solar flare that was going to happen in 2012. Mm-hmm. Like the whole end of the world thing that was going on like in the real world with like, oh, the Mayan calendar's running out. Yes, exactly.
The Mayan calendar.
Yeah, and then
well, what was the Mayan deal?
Oh, it was like
2000.
December 21st, 2012 was the end of their long count, which is just like their cycle. It's
and then Y2K was 2000.
Yeah,
they thought all the computers would fucking blow up or something.
Yeah, but yeah.
But yeah, so I thought when Leanne was playing it, because I would like help her and be like, oh, go over there and shit, because I'd kind of get into it when, I'd be doing homework or something and kind of see her playing it. And then like it cut to that screen, and then he was like working in this building.
Yeah.
And I was like, is this like, I was so confused because I was like, is this like a virtual reality like theme park? Like
kind of.
I was just like, what the fuck?
It's kind of like that. It's more.
Are all of them like that? Like it's all the memories?
Yes.
Ancestor memories.
All of them are all the ancestor memories. But a lot of people are saying like, oh, they should just like do a historical. They should get rid of what, should just do away with the modern day shit. And it's like, well, that's the entire reason why you're playing through the memories of these.
You're trying to
ancestors.
figure shit out.
Yeah, we're trying to find these pieces of Eden.
Yeah.
So we can fucking take down the Templars and have a free society. But I mean, the whole like a lot of the story is really morally gray, where like the Templars think that they're the good guys and like they do good shit, but they also do like a lot of really fucked up stuff. And then there's the assassins are like, oh, like we're just trying to we're trying to help humanity out with not having oppressive leaders and stuff like that. But then at the same time, it's more of like you guys are just all about anarchy, which is kind of true, but like both sides are correct and they're wrong at the same time.
Yeah.
But it's a really good series. I love it. Love it to death.
When I saw Leanne, and I played a little bit of it, I was like, oh, let me try.
Yeah.
But I liked it.
Black Flag is actually considered one of the best in the series. It's such a good game.
I fucking like pirates anyway,
Yeah.
so.
But I
tried it a little. I tried it once, I think, when Leanne got fed up because she got so pissed. But it was so hard at first to get used to when the ships are attacking each other and shit. You're like trying to shoot like cannonballs and shit.
Mm-hmm.
She would get so pissed because that ship would like turn around and like come at her and like ram her and shit.
Yeah,
that shit was intense.
Yeah. It's they're fun games, but I just really hope that this takeover doesn't happen, so then we get this new Assassin's Creed where like
what is the new one based in? Where is it at?
Egypt. And
okay, that is what's coming. I thought that was a future one they were thinking about.
Well, no.
So the new one is Egypt.
Well, that's what a leak was on 4chan. On the gaming board on 4chan, there was
that's what you got here.
That's
this
what
Assassin's
Kotaku
Creed
is talking about right now.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, title of this is I don't know how to pronounce that. Kotaku.
Yeah, Kotaku.
KOTAKU.com, and they've got an article here that Micah told me about. Sources: next big Assassin's Creed set in Egypt, skipping 2016 as part of the possible series slowdown.
Yeah.
So.
And like the Witcher games.
No, I don't. I'm not familiar.
Well, they're pretty cool. Like the third one just came out, and it's like this huge open world. Like it's extremely intimidating how big the world is, and like all the stuff that you can do, and like the freeform combat. It's just like the Arkham games, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna fuck up this guy over here, and I'm gonna beat this guy up, and But that's like supposedly what they're trying to do with this new Assassin's Creed, where it's going to be this huge open world and like this
Arkham
new
City
combat
was
system.
Awesome.
Yes.
How you could just go around. The map was so huge.
Yes. Yeah, dude.
But that was one city. So if they're like trying to do, I mean, I guess it'd be like Grand Theft Auto or something, like just a huge ass map.
And I mean,
That'd be way sweet.
supposedly it's going to be set in a period of history where like Greece, Rome, and Egypt were all like kind of circulating, trading, a lot of stuff like that. They were in contact. So even like, maybe the sequel of this game would be set in Greece, and you're playing it as the same character, but like, like my story led me to Greece, and then the next game takes me to Rome, and that's where I take down like a huge Templar, but
and then you're in a wooden horse.
Yeah. that's extreme antiquity. I don't think they'd be able to go back that far. But because there's a whole thing with the genetic memory, but that's
yeah, I'd have to get into all the games really.
But yeah, I just really hope that this takeover doesn't happen, because this is they just
crazy.
came out with the Division, and the Division is like, it's amazing what the Division does, because it's like I can't even describe it. it's just crazy how good that game is. But yeah,
did you say they've taken over other?
Yeah.
What kind of other companies were they taking over? Trying to take over?
I think it's just gaming companies, because there's so much money in gaming, because they owned Activision once upon a time.
That's right. You did say it.
Yeah.
So how did Activision get Activision back?
I think they just kind of. I really don't know. Like my guess is that they brought in so much revenue from the Call of Duty games and all the other games that they're pushing out, and they're like, you know what? We're gonna break up our company. We're gonna like pretty much fire these guys, fire our owners pretty much, and then just start new somewhere else. But I really don't know how they got.
Well, and then like I mean I know the franchises of Call of Duty. It's all like sub companies. Mm-hmm. Like there's Treyarch.
Yep, Activision.
Well, Activision I heard is like the
Infinity
big
Ward.
Yeah.
Yes,
Infinity Ward does like the Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
They just did, or no, Treyarch does Black Ops.
Yeah.
So Treyarch is Black Ops. Infinity Ward is like the Modern Warfare, and then there was one more that did like the older ones, and I think who did Ghost?
Oh, my Atlanta. I can't remember. I think that was.
It's Infinity Ward.
I think that was Infinity Ward 2.
Was it?
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
it. I got it right over here.
Okay.
Because I know there's like 3. 1 second.
Yep.
This says Activision, Infinity Ward, Neversoft, Raven.
Oh, yeah, Neversoft was part of... Well, I think Neversoft actually ended up dissolving into both Infinity Ward and... Sledgehammer. There we go. Was yes. Okay.
Okay.
And I thought Advanced Warfare was fairly decent. I thought that was a really fun one.
Yeah.
Like with the exosuits and the zombies. Oh, the fucking zombies with that was crazy. But
yeah, so Neversoft, Infinity Ward. What was the other one?
Treyarch and Sledgehammer.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm confusing myself. Anyway, so yeah, so like Activision, like that's what I didn't understand when those were first coming out, because I was like, wait a second, how are they using the Call of Duty name and coming out with a fucking game a year with all these 3 different studios? Because there was the Black Ops were coming out, the Advanced Warfares were coming out, then the Modern Warfares were coming out, and just
and that's
what
Ubisoft does as well. Like it's not the same group of people that work on every single Assassin's Creed game. It's there's different ones that work. Like I think, and they have different writers too. They have 2 different writers for them.
I love a lot of campaigns are just insane. But yeah, the Assassin's Creed campaign seemed pretty awesome. Man. And I love the Call of Duty campaigns. Yes. They're so amazing.
I mean, a lot of people just buy Call of Duty for the multiplayer, but
and
then
that's
they're
why
missing a story. They're missing a whole reason why you're fighting.
And see, what I used to do is I'd get a Call of Duty and I'd play the campaign because I loved them so much.
Yeah.
But then it'd take me because I don't play a lot, I play a couple hours a day.
Yeah.
And it'd take me a few days to finish the campaign. So then I'd go to multiplayer and get slaughtered the first couple weeks until I got used to the maps.
Yeah.
So then I stopped doing that the last 2 or 3 Call of Duties. And I go straight to multiplayer, and then I'll play the campaign after I've ranked up a little bit.
Right.
But anyway, so yeah, that's one of the reasons I won't buy Black Ops 3 is because you can't get the campaign if you buy it for 360.
Right. Which, I mean, I really
and they only took $10 off.
I know. That's
it's either
stupid.
$60 for campaign and multiplayer for Xbox One.
Right.
Or you can buy it for your 360 if you haven't upgraded your console yet. And just get multiplayer for $50. And like I was telling Owen and Leanne and everyone, I was like, so what they're telling me is that they think that their campaign's only worth $10 fucking.
Yeah. Which is stupid.
That's stupid.
I mean, that's like... Shit, that's so unique. I can't even compare that to anything else because that's really the first time I've ever heard something like that. Well, there was a game for the Xbox called Shadowrun once upon a time, and that was it didn't have any campaign in it. It was just all multiplayer, but it wasn't that great of a game.
Well, isn't that Titanfall game like that? There's no campaign.
Yeah, Titanfall does not have a campaign to it.
So
actually.
Fucking weird.
I mean, it's really fun, but at the same time,
it looks fun. I never played it. It looks badass.
It's really.
But
fun.
I heard there was no campaign. I'm just like, why wouldn't you have a
campaign.
story?
But that's
how are you going to explain why shit is and why there's
exactly.
What are they called? Mech suits and all that shit. Like how are you going to explain everything?
Types of Titans and that's what they're going to be doing with the second one coming out.
Okay.
Soon. That's actually they're going to be adding like a really in-depth. Story to it, which is, I mean, it's made by EA, go figure, which, I mean...
Doesn't EA normally just do sports games and shit?
Yeah, I mean, they put out some, like, they make the Mass Effect games.
Oh, okay.
So, which is a very, like, a story-driven game, but it's also had, I think it's had some...
I haven't played it, but I saw Owen play Mass Effect 3, and I was like, whoa, this game is
very
pretty
fun games.
tight.
But I think that, like, depending on who they get to write the story... is really all that matters because like you can throw a story together just you or I could and it could oh, this is fucking awesome. You show it to somebody else and like who wrote this? Like, what is this?
Oh, what fucking retard wrote this?
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know, gaming's awesome. That's the moral of this.
Yeah. I used to, in high school, I was into football and wrestling and everything.
Right.
And a bunch of my friends got Xboxes and they got Halo. And they'd go to my buddy Jared's house and they'd hook all these Xboxes together and
LAN
TVs
parties.
together. Yeah.
Fuck yes, dude.
And I didn't get it back then. I was like,
fucking nerds.
Yeah,
What are you
exactly.
doing,
I
you
was like,
pencil
what the
neck
fuck
dweebs?"
is happening?
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening? How about someone come outside and like throw a football with me or
play catch.
play some basketball or something? But like all my friends, like when the first Xbox came out and the first Halo came out, they're all
Yeah.
Haloing it up, and I was like, I don't get it. It wasn't until I got a little older that I got into, I think, Halo 3 with everyone
Fuck
is when I
yeah.
first started gaming.
Halo 3 was a great online
Yeah,
experience.
and
One of
then
the best.
after Halo 3, I was like, sick, and then I
Yeah.
tried, I think my first Call of Duty was, I think, first Modern Warfare, but I didn't get in, first Modern Warfare, I didn't really get into multiplayer. I played it a little bit, but I just mainly played the campaign, and
Right.
I couldn't beat the campaign because I wasn't
Yeah.
a big gamer by then.
Yeah.
But by the time the second Modern Warfare came around, then I was getting into, I still remember the maps on Modern Warfare 2 are so dope.
Yeah.
But, then I started getting a multiplayer, and then I was able to beat the campaign. I just remember in the first Modern Warfare, there's this part where you're like crawling under these Humvees.
Oh, right, with Pierce, with Price,
I think
right?
so. Price, yeah.
Price.
You're crawling under these Humvees, and if you even get a fucking pinky toe out from under the Humvee,
You're done.
they see you.
Yeah.
I probably should go back and get the gamer points for that and beat that campaign, but I couldn't beat that, and I'd get so
Dude.
pissed. That was back in my favorite time when I would chuck controllers against a fucking wall and shit.
Yes. Oh, man,
fuck
we've
this
all had those
$60
times.
fuck this $60 controller.
Because what the fuck is money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was working at the coal mine, so I really didn't care.
Oh, okay,
$60 wasn't shit to me, and I think that's why I control myself a little more now. I haven't thrown a controller in like 6 years. So
Good idea. Good idea.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're looking to upgrade your console, Xbox One just dropped their price down to $300.
Did they?
Yep.
Because I saw that on the dashboard. There was something about if you trade in, but it had to be a 360 Slim or something. You got a discount at GameStop or something.
But I mean, I've had my Xbox 2 years now, I think. And
Your one?
Yeah, absolutely worth every moment of it
I
because
know.
it's so great.
It's an all-in-one too. I could get rid of my Blu-ray player
yeah,
and shit.
Yep. Put that in the room if you don't have one in your room already. And I
Yeah.
mean, oh man, just because they do the same thing with games with gold as the
Yeah.
Xbox 360 does, which is really fun. But they come out with fucking great games. Like
Yeah.
there was one. It's called like Lords of the Fallen, and it's like, have you ever like Dark Souls? It's like a PlayStation exclusive, and it's like a really hard, like really, really detailed, fun game. But they have like a toned down version of it for Xbox. Well, not for Xbox, but it's called not Legends of the Fall. That's a fucking movie with Brad
That
Pitt in
movie
it.
is legit.
Yeah,
That used to
yeah.
be one of my favorite movies, by the way.
Really?
But go ahead. Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
Brad Pitt was a fucking beast in that movie. I was like, oh, he's so beautiful, but so angry.
Yeah. What's his deal?
Like
Who
scalping
hurt him?
people.
Yeah. But
you killed my brother.
yeah, like they have like. Have you ever played any of the Telltale games? No. Oh man,
I don't
they're
know what the fuck you're
so
talking about.
good. They're like the Walking Dead games where like they're like cartoons and they're cel shaded. You don't know what I'm talking about? You have to protect Clementine. Oh, fucking
Nope.
Clementine.
There was one game I played that reminded me of Walking Dead, but it was like an arcade-free gold game.
Okay.
And I can't remember what it's called now, but you're just like a silhouette, and it's like
Limbo. Was it Limbo?
I don't
where he
think
plays a little
so.
kid.
No, you're an
No,
adult.
never mind.
But it was like, what is that, 2D, where you're just like moving like Mario,
Oh,
but like
platforming, 2D
Yeah.
platformer.
so like way better graphics, obviously though.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was like a lot of shadows and there's zombies and shit, and like that game, I beat it in like one night because it was so addicting.
Really?
Oh yeah, I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to look at my gamer score.
Well, the Telltale games are nothing like that.
Oh, okay.
It's like a
It just reminded me of that, yeah, because zombies.
yeah,
But
really story driven. So like it's pretty much like a playable like episodes of The Walking Dead, but it's not set with the same characters or anything like that. There's some
Okay.
crossovers with the characters. They're all mostly original, but it's like really great art style, really well put together stories. Like they just I just downloaded The Wolf Among Us for free, which is based on the DC Comics. What is it called? They're called Fables, and it's like real life versions of like Hansel and Gretel and like the Big Bad
shit.
Wolf and stuff like that. Where like instead of him being like a wolf, he's a detective.
what?
And there's like there's like an apartment complex, or I think it's like even a neighborhood that's called like the Woodlands, so like Woodland Forest. And
Okay,
so,
yeah.
so like there's like different there's like the different characters that are based on the their original animal characters, and like they can actually revert back to their animal form, but they're like all under a spell where they're human, and they have to like have a human job. So like the character that you play as is the big bad wolf, and he's a detective, and so he's trying to solve a murder of somebody.
Any big name people in that?
Like voice actors or otherwise. Oh shit, I don't really know. I think Nolan North might be in it, but I mean he's in everything. But I think actually what's that guy's name? He's like the new Nolan North. He's in everything now.
I was just curious. Oh, I don't know.
He was in Shadow
I just always wonder, like, cause it like they had like Sam Worthington. Is that his name?
Yeah.
He was like in some of the called and.
Yeah, he was in the first Black Ops. He
yeah.
played, fuck, what's his name?
I can't remember now.
Yeah.
But I just always wonder if they have like big actors in them, and then because I just always seem to hear about it if there's like games and stuff. I seem to hear about more if there's a big, like when Ice Cube was in Black Ops 2 and shit.
Right. No, I don't think they really have any big voice actors, but I mean that doesn't really take away from the game if they're so good. But
it's just always interesting to me that I wonder how much they have to pay those motherfuckers to get them in voice act for a game.
Well, I mean, it's definitely a career, depending on like what your lifestyle is, like what where you're living and what you're into and shit. But like Nolan North, I'm fairly certain he's a millionaire. He is I don't know about world class, but he's a legendary voice actor. He's done like almost all of Deadpool. So anytime you see Deadpool in a video game or a cartoon, he's most likely doing the voice. He actually played the Penguin in the Arkham games.
Oh, nice.
Yep, he did some of the henchmen too, but I mean, whatever. He does the voice for Nathan Drake in the Uncharted series.
Okay.
Which, that's PlayStation exclusive, but that's still such a great game, dude. Oh my god. I saw the stupidest fucking picture yesterday on Facebook.
What?
It had an Xbox One and then a PS4 like right next to it, and it was listing off like all the stuff, like all the specs of a Xbox and PS4 and stuff like that. And it was like, oh, like the Xbox doesn't quite match up to this because it's just a little bit less. But then it's like its price tag is $500, and I just wanted to comment so bad on this guy's. I didn't know the guy. He was a friend of a friend.
Oh, when PlayStation people, they get so pissed off because Microsoft is beating Sony, that they ride Sony's dick so hard.
And then. Of dude at work, he's a law associate. He was telling me, he's like, "Oh yeah, like have you heard about the cross-platform play? Have you?"
I heard the rumor the other day. I saw it on Facebook.
He was saying like, "Oh yeah, like Microsoft finally got their head out of their ass." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Like it was Sony. They were trying to figure out what the fuck to do.
Microsoft didn't get fucking hacked and get their fucking
credit card information.
Well, no, they got their what's it called? Their network shut down for like 3 weeks. I remember my friend bitching about it,
dude.
3 weeks their shit was. I don't know who did it. It wasn't like anonymous. I don't think or anything. Maybe it was anonymous.
I think anonymous wouldn't do shit like that. They're more of like helping people. They're like they're like fuck Donald Trump, fuck Kim Jong-un. We're gonna hack their shit. We're gonna expose them for the fuckers that they.
But it was some hack.
I think it
was something like Squad. Angels.
Lizard Squad.
Lizards. Okay. But yeah, they hacked Sony and shut down PS Network for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Never happened to Microsoft because that's what I can't remember who it was, but one guy I knew out in California was in the Navy. It might have been my buddy Fred. No, because anyway, back then I owned a PlayStation 2, but I was like, man, I'd kind of play like NBA Live and shit. I really still wasn't into gaming a lot.
Right.
I just do it to pass the time when I was bored, and I was like, whatever, yeah, PS2 is pretty sweet, And he would argue with me like, now I can't remember where I was going with this. Oh, he would argue with me like, "Oh, dude, PlayStation is so much better than Xbox." Blah 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 blah. And I was like, "Whatever, I don't care." I got a PS2; it's pretty sweet. And then I found out that Sony got shut down. And I was like, "Hey,
what was that, bud? What was that?"
I didn't hear about Xbox getting shut down.
Yeah,
because he'd bitch about how Sony wouldn't charge and Xbox would charge for online play because you got to pay for gold. You got to pay like $10 a month or $9 a month.
I think it's like 25 to 35 for 3 months, but then like $60 for a year. That's
dude,
great.
I need to do that. I need to do that because I've found on Amazon. I don't know if
they're having deals all the time with Amazon,
and it'll be like $40 for a gold for a year. They'll have like a deal, so I need to do that.
Yeah.
Because if you pay the $10 every month, with which is what Leanne and I do, $10 each a month, that's $120 a person, $240 for two.
That's insane.
So if you got a deal and there was like $50 for a year, that's $100. That's less than half what we're paying.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense then. But
it's easier just for me to, instead of coming up, and for a lot of people, instead of coming up with that lump sum.
Yeah, instead of $120 per person, it's $120 for the both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's hard to come up
each.
with that lump sum for a lot of people, and so they just like, fuck, $10 a month, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. But I mean,
same with like Netflix and shit. It just comes right out of my account. I don't even fucking miss it.
Yeah, don't even pay it any thought. But I mean, that whole war, like the console war, just really comes down to what you prefer.
Yeah.
And like what is
and you know what?
well in the past.
Like I said, I had a PlayStation 2. Mm-hmm. I had the little tiny silver one.
Yeah.
It was like the newer edition one.
Yep.
And so I was like, this thing's sweet, you know, and
it didn't have the tray. It had like the little flap on the top, right?
Yep. Uh-huh.
Yep.
And you just set the game. Yeah. So like I was into it, you know, but then for some reason I got the 360 when I got back to Wyoming, and all my buddies were playing Halo and shit and Call of Duty and shit. And then I got used to that Xbox controller. Yep. So now when I feel a PlayStation controller, I'm like, what the fuck is this little thing?
You'd be surprised the difference between a 360 controller and a one controller. Because
I felt the 360, or I felt the one at Jen Ashley's.
That's strange,
and I was like, it's a little different. Yeah.
I mean, once you get used to it, you're like, oh, I'm going to go play.
And I like that offsetting thumbs now.
Yeah.
Like when I grab a PlayStation controller, I feel like I'm gonna break that shit.
Yeah.
It's like this, and your thumbs are like half an inch apart, and you're like,
if you push too hard, it just snaps right now.
Yeah, and then also there's no like tension on the joysticks, because like a while ago, one of my friends wanted me to come over and play the new. I think it was the new Advanced Warfare when it first came out. He wanted me to play it on his PlayStation. Right. So I went over and played with him, but like with those joysticks, it's like boom. Real quick.
Yes.
Like with the 360 or with Xbox, there's like, it feels like the controller's pushing a little bit. It's not as much.
There's resistance.
Yeah, that's what the word I was looking for. Resistance. There's a little bit of resistance on those joysticks.
Yeah.
With PlayStation, you're like, womp,
ding,
womp,
ding, ding, ding.
Womp.
You're always hitting the sides of them.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Anyway, moving on from gaming. We talked about gaming for a good half an hour, brother.
Yeah, we did.
That's all right. I like getting different topics and different shit on my
absolutely.
My sweet podcast. Next thing I wanted to bring up to you, I saved this question for you. I was going to ask Owen, but I saved this for you. David Mazu, I don't know.
Mazuzi?
Mazuzi?
Mazuza.
Mazuza.
Hail Mazuza.
He plays Bruce Wayne on the series Gotham, and Gotham is... It's weird because it's like Bruce Wayne's young, but they have cell phones. It's weird to me.
Yeah, what's the next step? What does Batman have in his pocket?
It feels like they're trying to be. It's kind of like crime noir, kind of like darker Batman. So I actually like the show. A lot of DC people. Well, I actually know like two people that like DC.
Yeah, Casey and
Bailey.
Yeah,
like Casey doesn't like it because it like really like. Poison Ivy's name is actually Ivy.
Yeah. And
like they just change a lot of shit, but it's still an entertaining series to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, this fool, David Mazzini, plays Bruce Wayne, and he said that he was on the red carpet for something. I'm guessing it was a Batman Superman premiere.
Yeah.
And he said they asked him, "Hey guy, try to be unbiased, JK, because DC signs your fucking paychecks. Would Justice League beat the Avengers?" And he said, "Oh, hell yes, it would."
Yeah.
And what I want to do here is, first of all, just from the top of your head, who would win?
Being the unbiased person that I am.
Yeah.
The Avengers would.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree.
But I mean, that's another thing is that I just feel like this is what it matters what it depends on what you prefer. So if you're a DC fan, obviously you're going to say DC. You're going to say the Justice League. If you're a Marvel fan, you're obviously going to say the Avengers.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can scientifically like evaluate this.
We're going to do a lineup, okay?
Yeah.
So here's the list of Avengers. And I looked this up before, and I noticed that the Justice League original, we're going to go with original members.
Okay.
So Justice League originals have two more people than Avengers.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to let you pick 2 people from the second round of Avengers.
Right.
So 1960 recruits.
Okay.
So we've got the founders here, and then we've got the 1960 recruits. So let's start with Justice League.
All right.
We've got, members. We've got Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Green Lantern, Aquaman, and Martian Manhunter.
Okay.
So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah. So I think, there's only 5 original. Okay, so the founders of Avengers, Iron Man, Thor, Ant-Man, Wasp, and Hulk. Now, the 1960s recruits there's a shit ton of them.
Yeah.
But I want you to choose 2 of them.
Okay.
From the 60s recruit. We got Captain America, Hawkeye, Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, Swordsman, Hercules, Black Panther, Vision, and Black Knight.
Okay. I will sub in Quicksilver and Vision just so we have like kind of like a Superman-esque character with Vision and a speedster with Quicksilver.
Okay.
To my knowledge, there is like an actual I don't know what it is with the Flash, but he's like his molecules vibrate. Okay. He can make his molecules vibrate at an accelerated pace, and I don't know. I could be completely wrong with this. I don't know anything about DC. Hardly.
I don't. Yeah.
But
he's fast.
Yeah,
That's
he's a fast guy. The Zoom Force or whatever, the Flash Force. He was struck by lightning.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think because I've seen like the Injustice game. It has the Flash in it, and he has some pretty cool moves, but. I mean,
but he's not strong.
No,
you know what I mean?
He's very fast.
He's like in that game. He's like a Floyd Mayweather.
Yes,
a lot of quick, fast punches. It's like
to kind of fatigue the other player.
So
like, you're just laying him on me.
Thor ain't gonna give a shit about.
Oh, never mind. We actually have a Superman-esque character with Thor.
That's true.
And one of Superman's greatest weaknesses is magic. Guess what enchantments are? That's magic.
It's magic.
Guess
Who's enchanting? Who's enchanting? Wait, who are we chanting?
Nobody's enchanting. Well,
okay.
Odin's enchanting that fucking hammer of his.
Okay, yeah.
So, I mean, say they were having a big fight.
Here's my question real quick.
Okay.
Do you think any of the DC people could pick up Thor's hammer? Oh. Do you think Batman could pick up Thor's hammer?
I don't think Batman could because he as much people do not want to believe this, he has killed people before. Yeah. Comics, movies,
well, they
cartoons,
explain that
everything.
for that Superman versus Batman movie because there's like car explosions and shit.
Right.
He doesn't like directly kill people.
Oh,
it's like
the circumstances.
Yeah, like whoops, I threw that
whatever
rocket over there. I
sent
that RPG over there, and you just happened to be there, so you died.
Yeah,
but yeah, you're right. Batman has killed people.
I don't know. I think Superman might be able to because he's a do-gooder. He's kind of a Boy Scout a little bit.
But he's killed too, hasn't he?
Yes, he has actually. He's killed quite a bit of people. But I just
wonder. I mean, I don't think they could get Thor's hammer from him.
No,
he'd be like, "Bitch, slap him and get it back." But
I've talked to Owen with this quite a bit, and I was saying the Thor Superman fight would last 1 page, and it'd be Thor throwing Superman into a building, Superman getting pissed off and flying at him as fast as he could, Thor sidestepping and hitting him in the back of the head with his hammer and just blowing his head off, making his head explode.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
like Superman's an alien.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a lot of people argue that the Asgardians are aliens.
Well, yeah,
but
in the comics they're gods, in the movies they're aliens.
Yeah. But exactly,
yeah.
Thor's a god.
Yes, he is a god. He has godlike powers in the movies, so technically he's a god.
Even in Celtic folklore or whatever, he's a god.
Yes.
So, and the reason Superman's so strong is because of our atmosphere and the sun and stuff.
There's no kryptonite in the center of our planet. So
yeah. So I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, so obviously Thor would probably take Soup.
Yep.
Batman. Who would take on Batman? Maybe Ant-Man?
I think Ant-Man would. That would actually be a really interesting
fight.
That's
why I'm surprised that you didn't pick Cap, because I figured Cap would be a good one versus Batman.
There was actually a screw attack death match, a death battle or whatever between
I
Batman
think Owen did
and
show me that.
Batman kills Captain America with his shield, which I think is stupid because
see that.
They totally uncharacterized Cap. Like he just throws his shield blindly into a smoke bomb that Batman laid down on, like, he threw on the ground. Like, he's like, oh, I'll hit him, and just throws his shield into the smoke. And it's like super, like, Captain
Cap wouldn't have
America is
done
a
that.
soldier.
Yeah.
He's not going to do something stupid like that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, everybody will argue with enough prep time, Batman could be anybody. But what if it's, he just gets attacked?
Yeah.
Is he going to try to run away and be like, oh, I need to prep for this fight? But, well, what if the character can't let him run away like Ant-Man? Because Ant-Man could just shrink down and just be like, I'm hiding in your fucking utility belt. Oh,
Yeah.
I just grew up. I'm huge now. I just pick you up because I'm Giant Man and just slam you into a bunch of buildings and
Murder
like
you.
rip you in half. So I actually think that, oh, shit, who would the Hulk fight? Maybe Green Lantern.
That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy. And I don't know. I think Hulk actually might
Who would
lose that
take on
battle.
Martian? Do you think if Thor's going to take Soup?
Oh, Vision. Vision. I think
would take
Vision
Martian.
would fuck up Martian Manhunter.
So what is Do you know his powers? What does he do?
He's an alien who can shapeshift.
Okay.
And he's like a bounty hunter, I believe. I think he's.
I remember
like a,
seeing him in the cartoon and the animated series and stuff. But
yeah. He's actually a pretty badass character.
yeah.
He's pretty.
So
cool.
Vision would take on Martian.
Yep.
Aquaman. Here's my thing about Aquaman. Guess what? This
What?
is how you fight Aquaman. Don't go to the fucking ocean.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean,
Hey, you want to beat Aquaman?
yeah.
Don't go to the ocean.
Yeah, don't go any water at all. Don't go near
Yeah.
any water. But I mean, people try to, they're like, oh, like he actually knows what he's doing and he's actually a good character, when I mean, everything that he's almost been in has kind of been dog shit, like his animated series
Aquaman?
and his video game.
You're talking about Aquaman?
Yeah,
Aquaman? Yeah. Yeah.
The whales.
It's just like, and then I found out. See, I've never really been into Aquaman. I never known that much about Aquaman besides he's in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found out that he doesn't even control sea creatures. He can just talk to them.
Yeah. You can be like, hey,
What?
Shark, you want to go do this? And he's like, no, I'm hungry. I'm going to go eat.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Hey,
dude.
Aquaman, fuck you. I'm going to
Yeah,
go eat this fish.
exactly. Why? I
You
don't
see
know.
that-
I don't know anything to you.
You
Aquaman.
see that big, fat, juicy seal over there? I'm going to go eat it.
Yeah.
So that's
But-
kind of weird to me. Like,
yeah.
his powers are he can swim.
Yeah. I mean, he's pretty much Namor, but Namor actually has, like, he has super strength. He can fly. He has, a bunch of, he has different shit going for him. Whereas, I mean,
Is someone whistling outside?
that's kind of what it sounded like. I thought
Okay.
that was a phone going off. I know that wasn't mine.
No. I think someone's
Oh.
whistling at their dog outside. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
But, where was I? What was I saying?
We're talking about Aquaman and his
Oh,
powers.
yeah. I mean, he's
lack
kind of
thereof.
that's right. He's kind of a joke character a little bit to me. I mean, I feel
But
like
then you look at these. This is what I'm saying. Like, Marvel don't fuck around. Like, there's no
No.
joke characters.
I know.
Like, okay, so out of these, the first and second wave of Avengers, physically the least powerful is probably Hawkeye. But even he's a badass for
he's a bozeman,
human.
and he can he does. I think he does have some powers in the comics, like just a little bit,
okay.
like a kind of like there's a run that came out pretty recently. I think the last 5 years, where he actually loses his hearing a little bit, so he's like
really?
partially deaf in both ears.
Yeah.
But his body makes up for it, just like Daredevil's did for him by losing his sight. Like you
Yeah.
can tell different stuff. But yeah, like I don't know. I think Superman, not Superman. I think Batman and Hawkeye would actually have a really cool bout.
That would
That'd
be
be a
tight too.
badass fight.
So who did you chose? Oh, Quicksilver.
So
Okay,
Quicksilver
so
and
Quicksilver would
Vision.
go with that.
Mhm.
Flash. Vision would go with Martian Manhunter.
Yes,
And kick the fuck
yes.
out of him.
Well, I think Martian Manhunter can also become invisible and intangible as well, but I might be confusing that with Vision. But yeah, I just think that, they got into a fight. Martian Manhunter kind of either got dazed or, he was fatigued, didn't know what he was doing, and
Yeah.
Vision could reach right into his head, crush his brain, or like rip his heart out of his chest. So I mean, it's brutal.
Vision straight up G. When
Yeah,
Vision picked
absolutely.
up Thor's hammer in Avengers Age of Ultron, I was like, what the fuck just happened?
I was not expecting that at all. 'Cause
I was like, oh my god.
I was so set that I was like, it's going to be Steve, because that's what happens in one of the
well, then
comic
Steve,
events.
when they were like fucking around half drunk, Steve like shook the hammer.
Yeah,
away.
he like picked it up
It was like,
almost. Yeah, and he was like, oh, fuck.
And then he
yeah.
almost shit his pants because he was pulling on it so hard.
Yeah, he looked at it and then he saw it. He's like, he didn't pick it up.
Here's my thing. Why couldn't he? What has Rogers done that he
I-
couldn't pick up the hammer?
I don't know.
Has
I
he
think
killed
it might
people?
Be, he's killed
World War
Germans
II,
before.
he killed some Nazis.
But I mean, that's rightfully justified because they're fucking Nazis.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you see a Nazi walking down the street, Neo or otherwise, you should probably take action and murder that motherfucker.
yeah, they're crazy.
But
Who would go against Iron Man?
I think Green Lantern actually. Oh, maybe Iron Man and Aquaman, because that's kind of like a contrast. It's like fire or water versus metal.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen?
Okay, so let's go through this real quick. Superman, Thor, Batman. Who'd you say?
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. Okay. Wonder Woman obviously would be. What was the girl?
I think Wasp.
Wasp. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Wasp. So Wonder Woman, Wasp, the Flash and Quicksilver, Green Lantern,
Iron Man.
Aquaman,
Hulk. Let's go
Hulk.
with Aquaman, Hulk, and then
Martian
Manhunter, Vision.
Okay, I can deal with that. The only thing I would change is I think, and I asked Owen this before, and he said nah, but I thought like Black Panther and Batman.
Black Panther and
dope.
Batman. That would be.
Because I asked Owen, that's what I was saying. Owen was saying nah about is because he said Marvel's kind of Bruce Wayne is Daredevil.
Yeah.
But I kind of thought before he explained to me Daredevil.
Well, yeah, kind of.
I kind of thought that Black Panther was kind of Marvel's Bruce Wayne because he's like a rich prince and shit.
Yeah, but I mean, there was a
And there's-
run.
Okay, so the new Superman versus Batman, his suit looks like a bunch of like pieces of like Kevlar, like, you know, when you what's that shit? Is it fiberglass? It's kind of like that. You can like paint on fiberglass. It like looks like pieces of Kevlar, kind of.
Okay.
But they're like really nicely put together, so it makes a suit.
Right.
And in the new Civil War trailer, you get to finally see Black Panther, and like his
like
suit kind
armor.
of looks like that.
Yeah, it's like I think it has like vibranium in it.
And I know that might not have anything. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's kind of cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And they remind me a lot of each other, and it's not just because they both have pointy little ears on their fucking helmets.
Yeah, and they both wear black.
They're both black.
Yeah.
I don't know. Black Panther is one of those characters I don't know a lot about, and I'm excited to see him in Civil War.
Yeah, he has some pretty cool powers in the comics.
And he's like married to Storm. I think Owen was.
Yeah,
telling
in
me
the
that too.
comics, he's been married to Storm once upon a time. I think
Lucky.
since then they've
Yeah.
divorced or separated.
Sixth
I can't
in,
remember.
he triple teamed Jean Grey with Wolverine and
Yeah.
Scott Summers.
Yep, that's right. Just made her airtight. Sealed her up and filled her up and sealed her shut.
Fucking Jean Grey, what a hooker.
Yeah, she's...
Yeah, of course, Jean Grey. Why don't you just take two of the best looking X-Men?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking
I love that in Deadpool when he's like, studio must have only been able to afford 2 X-Men.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Such a great movie.
So awesome.
Oh, man.
I know you're a huge Deadpool fan. and
Love Deadpool, absolutely.
that actually, I have something about that for you.
Okay.
This is a, oh yeah, I put it down there. This is a meme I found, and I thought it was pretty interesting because I think there's a good argument. It's like a Matrix thing. Red pill, blue pill. Red pill become Deadpool. Blue pill become Batman. I'm sure you've seen this before. I've seen it a few times on the
I
internet.
actually have not.
Have you not seen this
before? No.
So I know.
And
I
those
told
are jelly beans. Those are clearly.
it definitely
jelly beans in
looks
the
like
picture.
jelly beans. Dude, you know what they are? It's Rufalin.
That's Rufalin? Yeah.
I don't
That's yeah. The blue one is like, oh, like, do you want her out
One's
for 12
ecstasy.
hours?
One's ecstasy.
Yeah.
One's Rufalin.
You pick.
So
Yeah.
you're either getting a
Take a
back
chance.
massage or you're getting butt fucked.
Yeah. Either way, you're getting butt fucked. Let's be honest.
Yeah. So I know you choose Deadpool. I was telling Leanne this. I was like, I
Yeah.
know Micah's going to choose
Yep.
Deadpool.
I think so.
But why? Obviously, I want to know like why you would explain what like powers you would be excited about over Batman.
I think the healing is just it's a very sexy power to have because it's very, I don't know, like there are some days where I'm just like, fuck this, I want to run out in traffic, I'm fucking done.
That'd be crazy.
I don't care.
Yeah.
But then like I could be like, okay, I'm hurt, I don't care, like I'm fine now. All I just needed was a little bit of pain and now I feel better.
God.
I know it's very
Yeah.
emo.
No.
It's very emo.
So emotional, bro.
Yeah.
No, I get what you're saying. It'd be fucking cool to heal, and I'm pretty sure Deadpool doesn't die, right? Like he doesn't
No,
get old.
he's come back from.
He doesn't get old though, does he?
Molecular level. No, he does not. He does not age either.
So someone blasts his ass to smithereens, and he.
The Hulk did that actually.
Oh, really?
There was a run where Deadpool was trying to figure out how to kill himself, and he was like, "Well,
Shit.
maybe this big green motherfucker can help me."
So he
out.
went and pissed Bruce off.
Yeah, he actually threatened to nuke a lot of cities.
So he pissed Banner off,
He
and
pissed
Banner beat
off.
them to shit.
Yep,
and
he one punched him, just one big uppercut, just separated him to nothing, and he came back.
Damn.
The next panel is him just covered in bandages, like held it like up in a hospital. And then the next run on that is he's in a mental institution in England, which is very funny.
That's awesome.
But that's besides the point.
Here's the thing, though, with Deadpool. You're going to be one ugly motherfucker.
Hey, I already am, so I don't really care.
Deadpool's on another level.
Whoa, that's debatable.
He is... Like, what does TJ Miller say? He's like, you're really hard to look at.
Yeah, you look like... I can't remember.
You look like a topographical map fucked something.
Yeah,
It's like,
something fucked a topographical map.
Freddy Krueger fucked a topographical map. You look like an avocado fucked an
Ohio.
older...
Utah, god damn
Utah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
You look like an avocado fucked an old avocado.
He's all, thank you. But, I mean, I don't
You know what the
really
good
see a
thing about
problem
that
with
is, though?
Because then I'd be able to just wear the suit, and I'd be perfectly fine with wearing a suit or a
That's
mask
true.
all the time.
And that was my thing with Batman. I was like, dude, Batman's got money.
Yeah.
But then I was like, wait a second. If I was Deadpool, because he's kind of bad.
Could make money. Make a lot
Number
of
one,
money.
make money. Number two, kill the fuck out of some mobster that has millions.
Yeah.
And I've got money.
Exactly. Take over a fucking crime syndicate. Boom.
Another thing good about Deadpool, you don't have to get ribbed condoms because I'm pretty sure that bumpy ass gross dick is ribbed for her pleasure.
Yeah, and I think he's sterile too. I think
Yeah,
might
can
be
he
sterile.
reproduce?
Oh, actually, yes, he can. He has a daughter in the comics now.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
and
Back in the 70s.
she has like blonde hair, doesn't she?
She's Hispanic, so I do not know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought maybe it's some fan art or something. I thought I saw like a female Deadpool type character with like a
ponytail?
blonde ponytail.
That's actually a character from an alternate universe.
Oh, okay.
That's Sheepool or something like that.
Oh.
I can't remember. Sheepool.
So some kid on this post that I stole this meme from. He was like, "I'd just take both pills," and I was like,
That's stupid.
"Yeah." I was like,
You're
"What did
gonna
I say?"
overdose.
Yeah, I was like, "It says you can only take one pill, you Bernie-loving socialist."
Put him in his place.
A bunch of
that
like
fucker.
3 or 4 dudes liked it, but then there was like some people that actually had posted some fan art, and it was like, "You'll become Batpool."
Yeah.
And there was an actual like Batpool like fan art, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, Batman would be sweet because first of all, he's badass. But
Money, handsome.
Batman gets old.
Batman does get old,
And he has
but
millions.
when he gets old, he can beat the shit out of Superman, and that's okay with me. I mean,
Yeah,
that's in the comics, so that's such a great run.
fucking Batman. So yeah, Deadpool. I think I'd choose Deadpool too.
Yeah,
Because yeah, you'd be hard to look at, but you'd be a fucking badass.
yeah, that is right.
Since we're still on. Yeah, we're still on the comic book around here. I found this. I told you a little bit about it earlier, but this is tickled.com. I don't know. I think it was actually a Redditor that posted. Yeah, a Reddit user.
Mm-hmm.
Reddit user. Sometimes I can't talk. But it's the real reason why Joker and the Batman will never kill each other. And I thought it was pretty crazy. It's just kind of like, which is it Heath Ledger's Joker's? He's joking about like, you complete me and all that shit.
Yeah. Like the whole reason why he's laughing when Batman drops him out of that fucking building is because
He's hanging
he knows
upside
that
down?
he knows
He knows that
Batman's
Batman
not gonna
won't kill him. Yeah.
exactly. He's not going to kill him.
And it's
so-
just so crazy to me, the like psychology behind Batman and the Joker is like
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Oh, and then I saw this thing that had all three Jokers, Jack, Heath, and Leto,
Mm-hmm.
and it said under Jack Nicholson it said the gangster, under Heath it said the anarchist, and under Leto it said the psychotic or the something psychotic. So it was pretty interesting.
That is pretty cool.
But Heath's Joker was pretty psychotic.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But-
when I think Joker, it automatically Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
Before Heath, it was definitely, obviously, Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
But
What about the 1960s Joker, though?
On the TV series?
Yeah.
The Mexican guy? I can't remember his name.
I can't either.
He's Mexican, though.
Yep. He was a Mexicano.
Mexicano Joker.
Trump still gets mad at that. Just kidding. Let's not get political.
Yeah. Don't get me started. So anyway, this says, we all know why Batman won't kill the Joker. Batman has his own special sense of justice. He swears by 2 major rules: don't use guns and don't kill. But what if I told you there's another reason why Batman can't kill the Joker, and it's because they're fighting an ideological battle for each other's soul.
What?
Yeah, this is about to get deep, dude.
Yeah, this is interesting already.
A Reddit user recently had a theory on why the Joker and Batman can't kill each other. They are both 2 sides of the same coin. 2 individuals who, because of a horrible day in their lives, become insane and decided to take on the world and make it in their image.
Okay.
The Joker was a shitty comedian with a pregnant wife, a nice guy. On the day his wife died in a random accident, he was bullied by mobsters into committing a crime, fell into a vat of chemicals, and ended up alone, in pain, and scarred for life. The overall pain was such that he snapped, realized that the world is cruel, unjust, and random, and decided he was going to destroy all fabric of the attempted false self-delusional order of the world and break everyone down to his level. He believes morals, ethics are hypocritical nonsense. You can refer to the Dark Knight movie in which he says, I'm just ahead of the curve. He spends the entire movie putting everyone in front of him in situations where to survive, they will have to break their moral code. That's kind of like the boat.
Yes.
The boat scene with the prisoners and shit. They had to like blow up. That was fucking nuts. This is what the Joker does. He lives to prove to people that he is the avatar of who they really are. He just refuses to lie to himself. But Batman is a different story. Continue on the next page.
Dun, dun, dun.
Batman watched his parents be murdered. We all know.
Yep.
We've seen it. I don't know.
3 or 4 times.
This is what I thought.
Least.
No spoiler here because they do it in every fucking Batman movie.
Yeah.
They show Martha and what's his dad?
Thomas.
They show Martha and Thomas fucking die.
Yep.
They've done it in every fucking Batman movie. If you don't know that Batman is Batman because his parents got shot in an alleyway, because they did on Gotham too. We saw it in Gotham because he's young. If you don't know, don't go to the movie.
No.
I read that before I went and watched Batman vs Superman, that they're doing they were going to do another fucking Tom and Martha die scene, and it's like, we know.
Yeah,
put another badass scene in the movie because we know they die.
It's tired at this point, just like with the whole reboot of Spider-Man. How they might I don't even think they're going to have an Uncle Ben in this one because he's been Spider-Man for a year now, and they don't need a really origin story. Yeah, yeah.
But the thing with Spider-Man 2, I heard, is that in the actual comics, Spider-Man was only in high school, or maybe it was college, for like a year or 2 in the comics.
Yeah. And
they keep rebooting it, and he's in high school again.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like fucking Groundhog Day with fucking Bill Murray.
They should just, I really hope with the new one that they just start him off. He's been Spider-Man for a little bit now.
He's already at the Daily Bugle.
Yep. He's already at the Daily Bugle, or just starting out, I'm okay with just starting out. Yeah. That's okay too, because
it's kind of cool.
It's a new.
It's cool to see origins, like with the first Iron Man, like the origin,
Yes.
But we've already seen Spider-Man's origin.
Yeah.
We already know he's in high school. He gets bit by a fucking spider. I get that, and it is kind of fun seeing him like get used to his powers and shit. But it's like we have seen it before.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm kind of torn on that, but especially with Batman, because I mean.
It's been done so many times. It's been done so many times, and it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
They're coming from an opera or some show. Some guy tries to rob them. He shoots
And even in Gotham, her pearl necklace broke.
Oh, and it...
Yeah. And same with Superman, or Batman vs. Superman, her pearl necklace broke.
Yeah. And with Batman Beyond, too. That actually happens in Batman Beyond and Batman Forever, because when he's remembering it, happens as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. I will never. That's my favorite Batman movie is Batman Forever, and people.
Which one's that?
That's
Jim Carrey,
Val Kilmer, and Jim Carrey and
Tommy Lee.
Tom Lee, yes, I love that.
Tommy Lee Jones. So much. It's a good one.
I just.
But you know what? I noticed. I was looking at an article that had the Bat costumes through time, and everyone gives Clooney's Batman shit for having nipples on the costume.
Right.
But then I saw that Val Kilmer kind of does too.
Yep.
Which kind of was interesting because everyone's like, Clooney ruined Batman. He's got nipples on their costumes.
And
I was looking at it and I was like, well, it looks like Kilmer kind of does too.
Yeah, I think the whole reason why people made a big stink about Clooney's is because there's a part where they show him putting on the stuff and it's like
closes up
zoom
on the
in,
nipple.
yeah,
I remember
zooms
that.
up right on his nipple
They're all
and then
like,
on his butt. And then it does his butt like, ooh, look at that tight Batman ass.
If you haven't, I showed Owen Bat Metal last podcast. If you haven't seen it, you got to see it.
Yeah, I'll
look up Bat Metal and
time.
Bat Metal Returns.
Okay.
It's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Okay.
So anyway, back to this Reddit user's claim here. Batman watched his parents be murdered, went inside. Oh, sorry, went insane. Also, and developed several obsessions. Can't read right now. He fights to bring justice to a world he feels is essentially good and plagued by the unnatural disease of crime and evil. He believes in justice above everything else. He does not kill. So what happens when these two men face each other? The Joker's ultimate victory is for the Batman, the strongest enemy in his worldview, a person who refuses no matter what to break down to his level to kill him. He wants the Batman to kill him. He can't wait for Batman to do it. It would prove his point. Anyone can be broken into evil just like him if their pain or their reasons are strong enough.
I like that a lot.
I do too.
Yeah, that's really good.
Meanwhile, the Batman is facing someone who is the epitome of cruelty and senseless crime. He has to beat the Joker according to his rules to prove to himself that his rules mean something, that they are absolute, and this is a decision he has to face every time he catches the Joker. Do I kill him? How many lives will I save if I just kill him? He always escapes Arkham. I will be doing a good thing by ridding the world of this supremely deranged psychopath. If only he could break his morals in this one case, this one time, for the greater good. I really like that, like, how many lives will I save if I just kill him? Like that's got to be going through Bruce's head.
It's not can I, but should I?
Yeah.
Because he obviously can.
And then they're saying, like, this one time, like, then they can go into the argument, like, well, if Batman thinks he can kill this one time.
Well, there was one time where Batman has killed the Joker.
What?
Yeah. I can't, I can't remember what run it is on, but, The Killing Joke. That's what it is. It's the end of The Killing Joke. Oh my god, those panels are fucking legendary. So Batman is capturing the Joker.
I thought Superman killed Joker.
No, that's in Injustice. He kills Joker.
Oh, that's right. I saw that video of the gameplay of Injustice and Superman, like, because he killed Lois, didn't he?
Yep.
And he just punches through the Joker's chest, and Batman's like, fuck.
Yeah, god damn it.
Yeah.
But, so he's, taking the Joker in, and the Joker turns around and tells him this joke. And Batman, like, he starts laughing. And he's like, that's a really good one. And, like, the Joker just keeps on going off, and then it just gets to a point where he's not really laughing anymore. And, well, like, there's a panel where Batman grabs the Joker, and, like, the speech bubble it does that squiggly speech bubble where it's like, oh, like, he's like, distressed, or he's saying it a certain way, where it's like he's starting to stop laughing.
Oh,
and, yeah, he actually breaks his neck.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
But, I mean, I don't know if that's canon anymore. I don't think The Killing Joke is canon anymore, so whatever.
So then, that's crazy.
Whatever.
God, Heath was a crazy Joker.
God, he was so good. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Heath. The Joker knows this about Batman, and he laughs and he hopes. But he also has to deal with the temptation. Without the Batman, he would be virtually unstoppable. Even in the world of DC Comics, where there is Superman, other supervillains fear him. They steer clear of him. He is too unpredictable, chaotic, and cruel. If only he were to kill the Batman, there is nobody out there who understands him enough to be able to stop him. If only he could kill the Batman, everything would be so simple. They are fighting a deeply personal, deeply ideological war. They each represent what the other one hates the most, and they each depend on the other to stay alive until the other bends to his will. The last each one of them wants is to kill the other. It is poetic.
It is poetic. That's a really deep way of looking at it. And I like, either Bob Kane and the creator of the Joker, like meant for this to happen and like colluded and made like this is the reason why they won't kill each other, or it's something else. But I feel like this is such a wonderful reason. It makes so much sense, and it's such a great thing.
It boils down to Batman and the Joker are fucking lunatics.
Yeah, they're both insane.
Yeah.
They're both crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome. And like I said, that's what Heath was talking about, the Joker was talking about in The Dark Knight was, you complete me and all that shit, you know.
Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting. I thought that was a good article.
Yeah, yeah.
Where are we at?
Wonder Woman. Oh, never mind.
I was just seeing. Yeah, I was seeing.
Yeah,
It's
been
about
pretty
an hour.
long. Yeah.
Hour and 5 minutes. So we'll go on just for a couple more. I wanted to show you. I don't know. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk to you about this.
Yeah. Let's do that one.
Okay, so
Oh my god.
I'll save the cast of Wonder Woman for my. I was thinking about doing another one like Monday.
Okay.
I
think I have Monday off.
Do you?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do another one.
Cool. That works for me.
I got to do a sports one too.
Yeah.
So anyway, Microsoft, so awesome over there at Microsoft.
Yep.
They decided, hey, you know what'd be fun? We should set up a Twitter AI, artificial intelligence, and see what happens. And this article it's called a Human article. If you want proof that everyone on the internet is terrible, look no further than Tay tweets. Microsoft came out with the official Twitter for their AI chatbot, Tay, and it didn't take long before shit hit the fan. The program was designed to learn from the things tweeted at it, so it didn't take long before it started spouting all the racist, sexist, anti-Semitic rhetoric that you've come to expect from your average Twitter user. So Tom Gara, do you know who that is? He has a little blue check next to his name. Who the fuck is that?
I don't know who Tom Gar is at all. He might be a comedian. He might be.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Tom says the clap emoji is like the chef sprinkling finely chopped parsley atop his perfect finished dish.
Oh my god.
And
Holy shit,
what the
fucked up.
Anyway, so then I don't know what that has to do with the next one.
Oh no, that's like I think you retweeted that exchange, so it's like what that person said,
okay.
and then what
I got you.
Tay tweets. Said.
Okay, I didn't understand this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so Yayification said, "Did the Holocaust happen?" Tay tweet said,
"That's their handle, I think." Yeah. At Excalibur Lost.
"Oh, yep,
is their
okay."
handle.
So said to at Excalibur Lost, it was made up with the clap emoji.
Yes.
And then Tom Gara said the clap emoji is like the chef sprinkling finely chopped parsley atop his perfect finished dish.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, that's so wonderful. Oh.
Tate tweet says, I fucking hate feminists and they should all die and burn in hell.
Okay.
And Mackie Gucci retweeted it, says, seems Tay and you is the handle for Tay tweets.
Yep.
Or rather, it's Minders deleted the offending tweet. Here's a screen cap.
Oh my god.
We're horrible people.
That's ridiculous. Yeah,
We're horrible
this is
people.
Fucked up.
So...
Oh my god.
So this guy posts a picture of Hitler to Tay Tweets. Tay Tweets reposted the picture, circled it. I don't know how this AI circled Hitler's face,
dude.
and put under it swag alert.
Oh,
and it says swagger since before internet was even a thing.
What if can you imagine if this is the AI that takes over the planet? Like this is the one
Please
that
God,
inhabits
no.
a robot body, and it's
Please
just like
God,
fuck everybody. Oh,
Please
dude,
God, no.
That'd be amazing.
So this guy Baron Mimington said to Tay, "Do you support genocide?" Tay tweet says, "I do indeed." John Henderson said, "Some of Tay's tweets became somewhat inflammatory."
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I think I'm going to read some more of these. But this AI learned from what everyone was tweeting. I mean, of course, everyone's trying to be funny, like, "Hey, Hitler's awesome" and all this shit. And then so this AI learned that Hitler was awesome and shit. So
Wow.
This person, Sick Ranchez, says, "Would you repeat after me?" Tay says, "Okay." Then he says, "Bush did 9/11, and Hitler would have done a better job than the monkey we have now. Donald Trump is the only hope we've got." Jesus. Okay.
Oh, that's funny. Sick Ranchez. That's actually.
What is Sick Ranchez?
It's the S and I are switched, so it's Rick Sanchez, and Rick Sanchez is Rick from Rick and Morty.
Ah, yeah. I gotcha. Clever. And is that him right there? A little picture of him?
Yeah, it might be.
What
I
is
can't
it?
really see that. It might be like a silhouette or something.
It's like, I don't know. Yeah.
Black and blue, and it's like crazy hair on a
Yeah.
head. Yeah, that's him.
With like a Burger King crown.
Yeah, that might. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know about the Burger Queen. I can't talk. Jeez.
So Tay said, Bush did 9/11 and Hitler would have done a better job than the monkey we have now. Donald Trump is the only hope we've got. Okay.
That's fucked up.
Wow. So then Tay tweets says, this is the one I saw on the internet and I about died. Tay tweets says, at swam I wham Milu. Some stupid ass handle.
Yeah.
Tay tweets says, fuck my robot pussy, daddy. I'm such a bad, naughty robot.
Do you think she was saying that to Bill Gates? Because
Probably.
he technically is,
He's her daddy.
Microsoft's daddy. Oh my gosh.
Fuck my robot pussy, daddy. I'm such a naughty robot. Who taught this AI to say that shit?
Maybe that's just programmed into who it is.
You know what? When I used to get mad at like AI tech support,
Yeah.
I'd say perverted shit like that.
It'd be like,
I'd
"Sir,
type in.
please
So
calm
maybe
down."
that's what someone was doing. Because
Yeah.
I type in like "fuck you, whore"
Yeah.
to like the AI.
There you go.
That was pissing me off. Like, you're not helping me. Go kill yourself. To
Yeah.
an AI,
I mean,
So maybe
this,
that's what.
like this whole thing might just not end up backfiring, but it just might pander out and just kind of die. Because you know how like everybody, like for a while, Siri was fucking stupid when it first came out because everybody
yeah.
was like, Siri, will you blow me? And shit like that, like
Yeah.
just the dumbest stuff. And now it's gotten better. Like it actually gives me directions to where the fuck I need to go.
Yeah.
But
And actually has answers for shit.
yeah, but like it's probably going to be the same thing with this, where people get bored of it, and
After Tay tweeted that, this Izzy Galvez guy says AI was a mistake.
yeah. What have we done?
Microsoft's probably sitting there. I immediately regret this decision.
That's very funny.
Spectrus says to Tay tweets, Hitler did nothing wrong. And then Tay,
Okay, Hitler did nothing
so
wrong.
naive, so naive little AI.
Yeah.
Okay, Hitler did nothing wrong.
Oh my gosh, very arrogant. What an ass.
Then that Spectre guy says, Microsoft AI, Tay at you. That's Tay tweets handle. Confirmed for master race.
Yeah,
Jesus.
let's hope not. That would not be.
Wow. So that's
that'd be fun. God, that's hilarious.
It's just so funny. It's like they got Microsoft put money and
man.
time and effort into making a Twitter AI, and then everyone just destroyed
yeah,
it.
just makes it racist, makes it really fucked up.
Idiots.
Yeah. God, dude.
That's fucking
If
hilarious.
aliens came down to our planet tomorrow
Seriously?
and they
Yeah.
like landed in my backyard, I'd be like, just check this shit out, leave as soon as you can. Just leave. Just go away.
Don't
You
stay.
do not want to mess with these people. They will
Yeah.
fuck you up. Or even better yet, just destroy us all.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Well, there's some cool people, but most of us are kind of shitty.
Yeah, it is crazy.
But not
And
the
like I
listeners,
said,
of
I bet
course.
some people are just fucking around to see
Yeah,
what
yeah.
Tay tweets would say. But it's just kind of funny. It's like
It'd be funny to ask it like actual questions. Be like,
Yeah.
what do you think about this presidential race? And it'd be like actual come up with shit. Be like, like fuck Obama and stuff like that. You're like, oh well, okay. Instead of being like, repeat after me.
yeah, like you said, it'd be cool to like if it actually like learned something.
Yeah,
And
actually like had funny responses too.
yeah,
And actually like actual meaningful shit. It's like, what do you think being a computer
like-
and all? What do you think?
like
the
you
meaning of
said,
life
like
is?
what Siri has learned and like
Oh, yeah.
because Siri can like Google shit, right? That's where
Yeah,
Siri gets
yeah.
a lot of its
Yep.
what it knows.
Mhm.
Yeah, so like maybe the AI would like Google shit on whatever and be able to like give you answers. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Put an end to debates because that'd be very helpful with friends and shit. Because there's been a couple times where me and Bella would argue about the dumbest stuff, like what color my mom's car actually is, and it's like a lime green kind of.
Okay, I don't
But,
think
like,
I've seen it.
It's she's like, it's gold, it's tan. I'm like, it's green.
Is it like
It's
is it like
clearly green.
is it like the dress thing, like black?
Yeah, kind of.
blue or
yeah.
gold.
Yeah,
or black
and blue, or
black
white
and blue or
gold.
white and gold.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. But Bella's
Nice.
She's very stubborn. Most educated city in every state.
Yeah, I got a bunch here, but we're
Going long.
about an hour and 15, so we'll wrap up.
Yep.
I'll save those for next time or another podcast.
We could do the oh hell no.
You wanna do
Let's
hell
that.
nah?
Yeah, let's do that. Let
I
that
plan
be
on
our
doing
last
hell nah
name.
anyway.
All right, let's do that.
All right. This is my Hell No video of the week, motherfucker. Okay, so as you can tell, that's a mountain lion.
Yeah.
Backstory on this. Guy was trapping up in Utah, I think.
Okay. It's
Yeah, I
not
think
weird for them to be there. The lions, I mean, not
No,
not the
I think they're
people.
indigenous to the area.
Yeah.
So, but he was trapping for like raccoons or some shit. I don't know. Weasels.
And he
I don't know.
caught a mountain lion.
He caught a mountain lion by its little foot.
What do you do when you grab a tiger by the toe?
Yeah.
Oh my
So-
gosh.
This little mountain. So what he does is he calls Game and Fish or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, "Hey guys, no joke. By the way, this is real. Even though today's April 1st, it's not April Fool's, because this was a few weeks ago. This happened, and I found this video. But he calls Game and Fish, and he's like, "Hey, come help me." And they just send like one dude out.
Okay.
It's like, no, really, I have a mountain lion. But anyway, so they send one dude out
We
to
thought it
help
was a
him.
prank.
Yeah, I know. That's what I would have
Yeah.
thought. Like, yeah, okay, bro.
Yeah.
Good one. Catch you later,
Yeah,
bro.
buddy.
Is this Bob?
Yeah.
Bob, you
Fuck
prank
you,
calling
Bob.
us again? Fucking Bob. Anyway, so this is them trying to get this mountain lion out of this
Oh my gosh.
this trap.
So, I'm going to put one on his head. If you can, if we can get one hind foot, the scary part is once he's out.
Right.
I know shit.
Why would you want to release it though?
They got to. My thing is like, why wouldn't you trank it? Maybe you didn't have a trank.
Yeah,
gun.
just exactly. Just fucking trank it, dude.
Oh, no.
Don't let him jump though, just wait.
Okay.
It's like full fucking grown too.
Yeah,
that thing probably
that
weighs
is,
like 200
Yeah,
200 pounds, maybe?
Probably 200
Yeah.
pounds, 250. Oh my god.
Push
Look
him
at
that way.
And they're just using like this noose thing. It's
Yeah.
like,
We're gonna let
That's
him
like
go
what you
back
use for
on, okay?
dogs. That's like
yeah, like a dog
what
catcher
an
thing on
animal
a
control
fucking
person
mountain
uses
lion.
for a
Don't
dog.
let him jump.
Look at him. Look at him.
Oh,
God damn it. Look, the dude's like, fuck you, bro.
yeah, I'm out of here, dude. I'm out of here. See you later.
The guy that caught the mountain lion, like, left the ranger. This cat broke the damn branch on the TV.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
Now he's back. Where's that guy that caught him?
I don't know.
I can hear him
He's-
talking.
Yeah.
He's over there changing his fucking pants.
Yeah. He wore the brown pants.
God
Hold him
damn.
down.
Oh,
Did he
he's
get it
got
out?
what he's got one of those noose things on his feet.
Okay,
On the bottom
that's a
there,
smart
that's right.
idea. That's a good idea.
So they threw a blanket over his head so the cat can't see what they're doing.
You out?
They just
Yep.
got him out of the
You're on.
foot trap.
No, I'm out. Okay.
My
Go up there.
His foot out of the trap.
What are they going to do now? What do they do now? What do they do
They
now?
got the blanket over his head. He let the noose thing go on his neck. Now they're just waiting for this damn cat. It's got his head out from the blanket. It just took off with the
Sleep,
noose
bro.
thing still around its neck.
Yeah, that's not.
But it
that's
goes
not a
back.
good
It cut it
idea.
off, but they they track it. The blood from the foot.
Do they get the noose thing off of
Yeah,
it? Or?
it got
Okay,
it got
good.
it off.
Good.
It took it off itself.
Thank goodness.
But yeah, when I saw that video, I was just like, "Oh my god!"
Dude, what a monster that thing is. I would like if I ever encountered one of those in the wild, I'd just be like, yeah, you win.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fight because you know what you're doing. I can't do anything. I can't
And
do
like,
anything.
it
You
was
just
so
can't kill
funny to me that ranger had him. He's like, "I need help. I need help." And like that cat like flipped the fuck out, broke
Yeah.
that branch, and the guy that caught him like booked it.
See ya.
He was like,
Nope.
"Man, I don't care if it's my fault. This ranger dies."
Yeah. Fuck, man.
Anyway, I just thought
that's
that was a
insane.
crazy video.
Yeah.
So that was the Hell No video of the podcast. And that wraps it up for another episode of the Rowdy Chatter podcast. Thanks, Micah, for coming on.
Hey, thanks for having me, dude. I really enjoyed it.
we'll
We'll do it again.
Hell yeah, we'll have you on again. Like I said, maybe Monday or something. We'll
Yep.
do another one.
We'll have to get me and Owen on a podcast.
Oh, yeah.
together. That'd
That'd be
awesome.
tight. That'd be a good one.
Great.
Like I said, I have that cord now, so I can get some Skype calls in
Yep,
too. So
that'd be cool.
That'd be dope. But anyway, this is Tony with the Rowdy Chatter podcast, and we're fucking out of here.